Standoff over sanctuary cities escalates. The governor of Texas vows to oust the sheriff of Travis County, and he wants lawmakers to give him the power to do it.
Well, if she doesn't, we will remove her from office.
Typically, people are elected by the voters. Democracy, in fact, works, and unless the governor wants to be king and remove people from office unilaterally.
It is a battle that will run straight through the city of Austin. Conservatives are looking to pass laws identifying and punishing sanctuary cities.
And they'll make the case that Austin is already one of them because of the action the city council took last month. KXAN's political reporter Phil Prazen takes an in-depth look at the plan to remove them from office.
Wednesday, some of the most conservative members in the Texas legislature told me they want to impose criminal penalties on public officials defending people who came here illegally.
We're a nation of laws, not of men. Our laws must be enforced, and public officials must follow the law.
In December, the Austin City Council directed the city manager to scrape together funds for undocumented immigrant legal defense. The Texas Conservative Coalition says that makes Austin a sanctuary city.
We all, from the president on down, have laws that we don't like, and we have methods to change them. What we don't have is the ability to decide which laws that we're going to follow and which laws we don't. None of us should have that right.
We will not be blackmailed into violating our residents' constitutional rights.
1/3 of City Councilman Greg Casar's district is undocumented. He pushed for the tax-funded immigrant legal defense and spoke here at the Workers' Defense Project. He tells me the legislature doesn't have the power to remove him from office, and the Austin policies will continue.
These are state legislators who regularly talk about how things should be left to local governments to handle until it's something like helping the vulnerable, helping the poor, or protecting immigrants.
The first public hearing on a bill banning sanctuary cities is next week. Phil Prazen, KXAN News.
Similar bills have never passed the Texas legislature. The one already filed is Senate Bill 4. Councilmember Casar's office tells KXAN they should know how much taxpayer money will pay for immigrant legal defense in under 2 weeks.
It is not just sanctuary counties and cities. Last month, Governor Abbott vowed to block money even to sanctuary college campuses. That was in response to student rallies at both UT and Texas State. Students signed petitions asking the universities to guarantee students' privacy by refusing to release information regarding the immigration status of students, staff, or university community members.
Later this week, President Donald Trump is expected to sign another executive order that would suspend the U.S. refugee program for 120 days and stop allowing Syrian refugees specifically. A draft indicates he would suspend visas for people from 6 predominantly Muslim countries for at least 30 days. On a related note, State Representative Kyle Bitterman is hosting a Homeland Security hearing for tomorrow. He says he wants to thoroughly understand the threat of radical Islamic terrorism in Texas and enact policies to better protect Texans. The Council on American Islamic Relations says, however, he sent an Islamophobic survey to mosque leaders throughout Texas. We're going to hear from both of them tomorrow.